Hey guys, today's endurance workout. I brought the man, the one and only Nathan with us. So this one's going to be tough. So you're going to have to put your big boy or big girl pants on, lace up those shoes, and get to work. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have a specific warm up in there for you, but you're also going to run an 800 meter just at an easy pace, just to get kind of loose and warm, because we're going to be at a pretty high intensity for our endurance work today. So we want to make sure that you're nice and warm. So there's going to be this kind of 800, then you're going to have some actual warm-up drills we'll go through to get you prepped. But we want to make sure if you're doing this at home that you do the 800 plus the warm-up, because you don't want to go in this cold. All right, so Nathan, where are we at?
So I have called Nick to come downtown with me. This is the hill that I love to do my hills on when I'm conditioning to do any event, especially up in the mountains. This is downtown on the walk by the Pilot House. Up behind us we have Nunn, and you can see behind us this is the end of the walkway. So we have two options today. We have a hill you can tackle. This is one of many hills in town. We can list a couple, and we'll show you that. And if you don't have a hill, that's fine. If you go meet Nick at the gym, I'm going to show you how to simulate a hill on a flat section. So
yeah, that's going to be awesome.
We'll show you all that. So the biggest emphasis, though, is that half a mile. Take as much time as you need. Please get loose. Please do not pull a muscle, because on that hill, on the simulated hill, you have to go as fast as possible. You should not be able to speed. So please get loose. Please have fun, and please cool down. No muscles pulled today, guys.
Yeah. So if we're doing a hill, we're going to at least do 8 rounds of a 30 to 35 second all-out run up this hill. More than likely, you're going to get to the stop sign if you're doing this hill. It's roughly going to be 30, 35 seconds, or maybe 100 meters, roughly, depending on the hill that you're going. So you're going to run that as hard as possible, and I'm going to let Nathan explain the intent. Once you get to that place, you're not looking at your clock, unless you're trying to figure out where 30 seconds is, but I would kind of just pick a spot, maybe have an alarm to go off. But then you're going to walk all the way back down that hill, or if you're on the flat, you're obviously going to just walk back to your starting spot. This is your time to kind of cool down, slow your heart rate down, and then you're going to rest another full minute. So you're going to take off as hard as you can, run for that 30, 35 seconds or that 100 meters. You're walking back. Your time does not start for your rest until you get back. And then you're going to add an extra minute, and then you're going to do that again, and you're going to try to get at least 8 rounds in. If you're feeling great, maybe 10.
Yep, maybe 10. So leave the clock going. It's not about the time it takes you. I want you to think about an all-out intensity. A 9.5 to 10 being the full all-out. You shouldn't be able to say anything. Walk back, you can jog back. That minute is going to actually seem a little bit long. It won't last. It's going to seem too quick as you get up to 8. If it just seems too much, scale to 6. If you feel nice and feisty today, make it 10. And then when you get done, do that cool down, half a mile.
Yeah. Okay. So we're warming up with that 800, and we're cooling down with an 800. And you said the 800 on the cool down could be like,
it could be a walk.
Could be a walk. It could be a
walk. It could be a jog. You definitely want to do something to cool down a little bit today. You can cuss me the whole way since this is my idea, but it's gonna be fun. So you might get a mile and a half, maybe 2 miles if you do the 10 today. So yeah, we want you to take that time to get loose. The loosening up and cooling down might take you twice as much time as the actual WOD itself, and that's okay. That's what we want to do.
Yeah. Okay. Great. So intent is as hard as you can go, whether it's on flat or hill, meaning we're probably not even talking on the way walking back, right?
Yeah, you should be on the walk back. Think about inhaling and exhaling and getting some oxygen. Same thing on the minute, because when you go, you gotta go. You should not be able to speak going up that hill.
Okay, awesome. If you don't have a hill and you're going to do flat land, we're going to demonstrate what you're going to do. But essentially, you're going to do 8 rounds, all right? A round looks like this. The first one is going to be 10 jumping squats right into a 100-meter sprint, all right? Same principle. You're going to walk back. You're going to rest a minute. Your minute starts once you get back to your starting spot. The next round, you're going to do 10 plyo jumping lunges, 100-meter sprint. Your rest starts, you're walking back, your rest starts when you get back. That's 2 rounds. You're going to alternate back and forth with the jumping squats and the jumping lunges. On the squats, it's 10. On the jumping lunges, it's 10. So it's 5 per leg. All right. Nathan is going to demonstrate those in a minute, but the same stimulus we talked about on the hill, you saw Nathan did one. It's really meant to tax the glutes, the hamstrings, right? You're pulling with those muscles. It's not necessarily full-blown quad, but
and the calves.
And the calves.
Yeah.
So whenever we're doing the jumping squats or the jumping lunges, as always, we want to make sure it's good movement. Yeah. Nathan made the point, it's not about how quickly you can get all of this done, because everybody's going to be different. It's about executing the squats and the lunges with really loading the hamstrings, which he's saying if you want to demonstrate just one of the squat jumps, really making sure you're going as far back as you can and then get as high as you can, right? So do one that's maybe not necessarily what we're looking for. It's going to be kind of quad heavy and we're not getting up. So we want to make sure that we're performing those movements. Same thing with the lunges. You're getting as explosive as possible. Once you land your last one, land it perfectly and then take off on the run. Don't be landing and starting to run.
As someone that's fallen doing these a couple times, don't focus on the speed of the dynamic movement. Take the time to do it as quality as possible and as high as possible. And on that last one, you want to land as well as possible, because I was telling Nick, like in football, if you think about getting into the end zone, you won't catch the ball. You got to catch the ball and then get to the end zone. So land, please don't twist an ankle, because I've done that. Please don't fall, I've also done that. And then once you land and can take off. And that's the goal. Yeah,
so quality movements, land it, go. Catch the ball, turn, and then run. All right? He's going to show you one round real quick.